Hey, I bring you the three-wheeled bike again. The motor's still sitting right there. But I'll show you what I've done. The seat is, I don't know if this was fixed last video. I think I fixed it last video. It's a little crooked. Anyway, the seat's still on. Handlebars now have the brakes mounted like I want them. The German motorcycles in World War II, the brakes were mounted this way for some reason. So, being a true World War II fan, I'm going to have to mount mine like this. And honestly, they feel better this way. Just, I don't know. Something about them just grabbing this way and not having to move your hand out. I don't know. It just feels better. I'm sure there's some reason that we do them that way, though. Oh yeah, there's this. Probably the most notable thing. I have a gas tank now. It's rusted in the inside, so I'm going to have to get some acid in there and eat all the rest away. It looks like someone used putty to repair it at one point, so that worries me a little bit. But this is off of a 70 Ford Trax four-wheeler from 1984. And the steering wheel does clear it. It can't go all the way around, but I actually like that. It can go all the way around this way, though. So, but you know, it just looks better this way, I think. Even if the gas tank doesn't work out, I'm leaving it on. I'll put a dummy gas tank in the bottom, or in it. I'll put a gas tank in there if I have to, because that's really cool. Cut a hole in the bottom and put like a little plastic one. How I mounted the gas tank was a lot easier than I thought it was. I got a drill and simply drill the hole through here. Got really hot, burned the paint all on the bottom. It's all bumpy. Matter of fact, I wonder if you can, I don't know, you can see that other, there's another color. Yeah, that's all burned. Started smoking, and I didn't have a right nut, so I had to use that. I'm really low on nuts and bolts. Ooh, it says something. Oh well. Then I just took a washer, and it has some rubber bump protection in there. See, there's rubber pads on both sides. I didn't do that. That was already there. This really does worry me. I mean, the putty. But anyway, I don't know what these are. I'll probably end up taking them off. They just feel like rubber. The other ones are already coming off. So the front end was even easier. There was these two metal things. I'm assuming that's how the gas tank slid on the frame. Right there, and then one right there. So I just drilled a hole in the top of each. Put a strong spring through there. There. I can move it around if I need to. But it's really, I know the spring doesn't sound, but I mean, gosh, it doesn't move a whole lot. I mean, it's not moving while I'm riding. Let me see as I run over my goggles there. I'm thinking about maybe putting this, which I gotta knock the rest off of it, right here. That didn't work. I would love to get another one. Put it there. Have it mounted. Just looks neat. This side would be pretty hard to do, so I don't know if I'll... I guess I could do that. Then I really would like a mud flap for the front, like motorcycles have. I don't have a motorcycle, but you know what I'm talking about. The fender. I'll get one of those eventually. I'll just buy that. So let me take it out of its little grave. Oh, and I don't know if you guys remember from previous videos of this thing, but it clicks because the bearings are bad in there. Now the gas tank is the gas tank is acting as a physical amplifier, is what they call them, like a paper horn, screaming to a paper horn. So, nonetheless, the clicking is much deeper and much louder and much more dramatic. There we go. seat still isn't straight. I had to bend it out of the way to get the gas tank on. I'm just checking my seat. I check it every time I ride because I don't want to break another seat post. Yeah, it's good. Just felt a little wobbly. And the pedals do clear here. And I'm going to put big pedals on. I might even make custom that come out to like here, because these are small to start with. But my feet, believe it or not, it doesn't really interfere with the gas tank. Oh, and look, my dog. You can hear that clicking now, boy. Hello, Abby. Dash cam. Hey. Driving in, showing off. And I'll probably mount like a light here. And then I have somewhere, boy, I wish I could remember where I put it. My neighbors, which I'm not gonna, they live over there anyway. They gave me a speedometer, but not like the electronic kind. It's a uses gears and cables, and I think it would look really nice here because it has the old needle that goes across. So, nonetheless, oh, and by the way, see, I'm pedaling and my feet clear it just fine. I mean, if I put my foot all the way in, it doesn't clear it great, but how I ride this thing anyway, because of the weird pedals, it clears it. It's all sunny. And then, this is off of an old motorcycle, I was told, because of the two mounts, one there and one there, and yes, I'm riding no hands. Oh, car, you better get out of the road. But, anyway, wondering where that car was going. So, I think it just is. It's pretty cool. It's off of a front fork pressure. So it's a motorcycle. 120 psi. So that's probably, yeah, that looks like a motorcycle. I don't see bikes using this. I mean, these are pretty big handlebars. So I'm just gonna ride it till I hit the 10-minute mark, I guess. And there's my dog yelling at someone. And like I said, I'll show you the turning radius. Oh, and then I have to pedal backwards to brake. Someone's car. Turning radius. This is as sharp as I can turn it because it hits me. But I don't normally turn it this sharp anyway. Just like a normal bike, you kind of lean with this one because it gets up on two wheels. Let me see if I can do that without crashing. Yeah, I'm not going to try with a camera in my hand, but I ain't no helmet. I should really have a helmet, but I'm just going in circles. So, and then the turning radius on the other side is slightly more restricted, but that ain't bad. Just look how nice that looks, though. And this metal thing does bounce around, by the way. It's my redneck spacer. Oh, and I'll show you in the gas tank. Yeah, it's much louder. And the gas cap, and yes, I'm entertaining myself more than you. It has an on and off. I'm assuming that's for airflow, which would work kind of as another valve. I can't turn it one-handed. It's kind of stiff over the years because it has rubber seals that are pretty bad. But you just put it in facing. I gotta turn. I'm gonna run into the neighbor's yard. That way, twist it on. Yeah, so anyway, it is a work in progress. And I'm at the 9-minute mark, so I'll pull it in the garage and probably will be at 10. Giving you like a dash cam. That is exactly where the dash is, and here's head level. Gotta use some brakes now. The old Ford Ranger, 93 I believe, and a Kazuma Falcon 4-wheeler. So yep, here it is. The updated of the 3-wheeled bike, aka the trike. There's the motor, by the way.